Hello and welcome back to BlenderOK. Today I'm gonna show you how I create this shark model with animation in Blender 3Ds from the start to finish. This video is speeding up by 2 times, so if you want to see things more clearly, play this in 0.5 speed. First of all, we're gonna create background. Press Shift A and add your background. This shark is generated by AI, Midjourney AI. And then I go to edit mode, select the cube, then starting to shaping the shark by pressing E to extrude the face of the cube along the shark. Press S to lead the scale and press R to rotate. This is a simple tool. As you can see at the bottom left of the scene, I'm gonna show you every shortcut that I just push on my keyboard and mouse, so you can follow me along like this. Now I use Ctrl R to divide the section, and now I'm gonna delete half of the models by selecting half of them. Add the mirror modifier to mirror everything that I do on this model on this side. It will appear on the other side too. Now I try to align the wireframe to make it more more round, more accurate to our reference image. Now I add the subdivision modifier to smooth the model out. Now I try to get all the edge of the model to look as close as our reference image. But you're doing it only on side view, so you need to go to other view and adjusting all the vertices, all the points on this model, so it's accurate on every view possible. First of all, you need to imagine what the shape should look like and adjust it until it go to your prefers. Now I try to adjust all the light that I have on this model, because as you can see on the bottom part of the model is not that tidy. Now I use K to cut. Use the knife tool to add more vertices, more faces to work with. Now I use Ctrl R again to add more light, so I have more face to work with. You need to keep adjusting until everything looks fine. You need to finish the base first before you do the thin part or something like that, so you don't have to come back and adjust everything all over again. Now I use the matte cap to see the shape more clearly. By the way, the default is okay. You don't have to select the matte material, the matte cap like me, like this. I kind of like this color, so yeah, I just go with. By the way, if you like doing the base shape at first and it's already look okay, you don't need to adjust things like this. You don't need to adjust the line with the vertices, the point one by one like this. It's not that necessary. I use loop 2 to relax the curves, so make it more smooth. Now I use Ctrl R to create the line to make the section that I can extrude it to be the fins on the shark back like this, and I'm extruding that section of the face to create the fin like this. As you can see, it's kind of fast, so you need to adjust by rescale it, make it thin, make it like realistic, the shark, according to what the shark should be. And now I'm going to do the tail pass. As you can see, we just extrude the face around the tail to create the fin, the fin part on the tail. When you extrude, maybe it's gonna be like this, like when you extrude it will along the normals of the faces. Normal is mean direction that faces is like where it should going. You need to maybe resize to make it flat, so it not go like along the side view or something like that. Like this part, I rescale it to so they don't go like sideways. As you can see, I try to create the set of face first, the shape of face first before I extrude it, so I don't have to adjust it after I extrude it. And when you work with AI generated textures or background like this, it's not accurate. It's not like 100% accurate. It is acceptable. So you need to see the real image of the shark before you modeling it, so you can compare to the AI generated image, so you can know that if this AI generated image is accurate or not. And if there's something off, you can like know it before you do it, so you don't have to like waste time fixing things because of the AI generated image errors. Like as you can see, the little fin behind that I don't extrude, because in the real shark there are no fin like that. Now I'm gonna do the side fin. I don't know what it's called, shark maybe. And yeah, just through the faces. Now we scaled it to be the flat face again and extrude it so it not go sideways as I just mentioned. And now I'm rotating it to adjusting it. Okay, now I think this is okay for the shark base model. In this part I use knife tool again to create the mouth of the shark to make it more details, more accurate to our elephant. But sometimes it's not that necessary to do this. Now I go to material section. I create the material already created. And this is the UV section. As you can see, I use project from view, then I just apply the UV on the side view to our model. So now the textures will mapping on your models like this. And as you can see, our reference image is like white background, so it seems more clearly that each UV is okay now, because if you don't align it to your textures perfectly, you can see the white part that like that, and you need to adjust it until the white part is all gone. Keep adjusting it. Until it's perfectly aligned with your model. As you can see, if you have the good textures, it's already realistic. No texture painting or something like that. But if you use the UV project from view, that will be the error in the model that you need to like fix this later. Like underbelly part, you can see that there are like weird white part because it's project from view, so it's not that accurate or see all the angles of the models, or you can control all the model textures. Now I use the orange tools. I'm not sure, proportional editing tool to like adjust the whole shape, the whole scale of the shot like this. You can scroll your mouse wheel when you use this tool, so it like you can see the circle. When you move something, all the thing in the circle will move along too, will follow it too. Okay, here. Now I use the deep bump add-on to generate the normal map and create a bump on the textures. So it's more like add the fake detail that don't require a lot of faces in the model. You don't have to like scrap a million of triangle to get to the whole little scratching on the shark skin or something like that, but you can just use the normal image just to like fake them all. Sometimes when you adjust it, don't like do it too much, or if you like when it's too much it will look ugly, you know. Okay, so this part I try to fix the face of the shark. As you can see, this is just 15 minutes of the video, and we already got a shark model, the best model, and with the textures and all the details on the skin. This is pretty fast, but it's not perfect. As you can see, there is a shadow on the bottom of the model, so all the time will be like appear the black shadow all the time. It will permanently shadow. I will show you how to fix that, but if you don't really need necessary to do that, because you know, this is 3D modeling, 3D rendering. You can hide all the artifacts that you don't want it to appear on the video by just like camera angles, shadow, lighting, or something like that. But for game or something like that, you need to adjust everything to look perfectly in every possibility angles. So yeah, I will teach you how to fix that too. But if you're okay with it, you don't have to do that, because it's kind of wasting our time. Now I create the set of face to be the inside of the shark model mouth. Pressing F to fill the face like this. This is pretty fast. Now we got the part of the inside of the mouth of the shark. But by the way, if you texture painting it, it will be like, you don't need to fix this later, like the UV mapping. To adjust the overall shape, the proportional editing is really necessary. Now I set the face inside the mouth of the shark to adding more detail, and I try to project from view to the inside of the shark mouth to create something like this. Bam, you got a shark now. And here all the artifacts and the shark bellies. This part is gonna take some time, because I like I'm kind of confused to what should I do at first when I do the models, when I do it. So at first I think I will like form the textures model from a texture paint like this, and then I change my mind. For some reason this part is gonna really take a long time, and you can skip it because it's not really that necessary. But if you want to see the textures fix, just you can watch it, but it's kind of confusing. Now I use K knife tool to cut the part of the shark eyes, adjusting it to make it more round, using it to extrude it in and out. So now you got the shark eye. Now I think the shark is kind of fatty, so I try to make this more skinny, and I try to use the chrome textures in textures painting again. As you can see, it's acceptable, but it's not that perfect. Maybe you can use some smear tool to like you need to save the normal map after you generated it, or it will be lost after you processing the file. In this part, I'm kind of confusing what to do next. So at first, let's try to adjust the UV textures to make them more seamless. But yeah, it's not that work. Now I try to adjust the UV model to go up to hide the shadow part like this, which is like, I think is acceptable. It's not that bad, and yeah, it solved our problem a little bit. But for the front part of the shark is kinda harder to do than the belly, because as you can see that there's a mouth shark part, there is a grill things, so it's like harder to do more than that belly part one. And the color tone is kind of a little bit different, so yes, it's gonna see the seam so clear, so I don't like that. I try to adjusting the back part of the shark also, but it will make the fin, so I just leave it as it be. And as you can see, that is a little black, like black shadow in the back part of the fin, so I try to hide that too. In this part, I try to like create a section that the belly part is not interrupt the grill part, so I can move the UV along and hide the shadow part on the bottom, but it does work, as you can see. So I textures painting it again by using the clone tool, placing control on the part you want to clone, and then you right click on the part that you want to like paint the texture that you just clone, like that. And I messed up the fin, side body fin part, so I try to redo it, but it encounters the limitation of like Control C limitation, so I need to clone the fin part and do it again. So now I want the part of the fin back, so I just open the original images and texture paint on it again. By the way, sometimes you do the UV project, like project from you is not that good, maybe you just texture paint using this method is like easier way to do it. But if a quick one, you just do the UV projection. As you can see, this process is kind of take time because I kind of confused at first. What should I do? What should I fix it? And you're gonna encounter a lot of kind of this thing that when you work with blenders, but after you like learn and know it, you will know it like permanently, so that this problem it will never interrupt you again in the futures. And in the future tutorial, I wish that I can do this more smooth mode. Like no other part like this, like perfect things. when I teach you guys, I want to show the error part also, because I don't want to make it like too perfect, because you will never learn from like too perfect. When you encounter the problem, you will never know what to fix, how to fix it. So yeah, I'll show you this part too. Try to use chrome textures again to fix the chin part of the shot. But when you will project mapping, is like the bottom part will always be the problem. Like this, the texture will not smooth out that easy. So I try to use the smear tool to like smooth them out, and use the water drop tool like that to smooth them out too. And I generate the new normal map again. As you can see a little seam on the under the grill, and the way to fix that is easy. You just smear tool to smear the normal map, and now the seam part is gone, and you got the model of the shark that look good. And save the image. You just modify it by painting or by cloning or something. Save all of them, so when you close the file, this file are not lost. Yeah. Just in the UV again. To get the perfect model, you just need a lot of adjusting, checking all the models from every angle, find the error part, find the artifact, then fix them all, then you got the perfect model. But if you do it's good at first, like if you do the textures painting as well, you don't need to fix this because you just paint on it. I will teach you in the next video how to do the texture paintings to make it more like not need to fix a lot like this. And now you got the shark model that on the bottom there are no more shadow artifact. And the next part is the teeth of the shark. I duplicate the edge and extrude it to the plane, and extrude it again to the teeth of the shark, to the shark fang, and like project from view, then again to create textures of the touch sheet, shark teeth, and then you put it on your model like this. Keep adjusting it until you think that this looks good. This kind of takes some time into like, if you do it the first time, you will needs a while of time to like figure out how the shark teeth should be. Maybe you go open the Google to see the reference image of the shark teeth, because this is not accurate, you know, it's AI generated, so I just put this randomly. But I ever heard that the shark teeth is like layering, but I'm lazy to do that, so I just keep it randomly like this. But if you want the full realistic thing, you just need to open the reference image on the Google of every part of the shark that you model it. And now I duplicate it and mirror it in the C direction to get the top part of the shark fang, the Armature. Just rotating it until I get the right angles of the shot. It will take some time, but yeah. Keep saving, or if you scratch, you lost everything. But don't worry, you got a recovery autosave, which is like 10 5 or 10 minutes from while shooting. It will keep saving as 5 or 10 minutes also, I think. So if it's crashed, don't be worried, just open the recover autosave, then you work again. If you're lucky, it's gonna be like nothing lost, but if you have bad luck, 10 minutes is waiting into nothing. Okay, so now I think the shark is okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna create a new material for the shark eye, make it more metallic and less roughness, so it like glossy things. And for the teeth part, I add more subsurface, lower the metallic and make it more less glossy. File saves. As you can see, the wireframe is not that perfect, but yeah, it's fine. I use scrap tool in scrap tool to like adjusting some part that I want to adjust. And okay, now I think this is okay, this is good enough. But for the teeth part, I think it's too thin, so I want to make this more like bigger, so like wider. So you proportional editing, then scaling up the base parts of every fang. So now I got like more volume for the teeth. File save. Now I apply the mirror modifier and subdivision. As you can see, like very good. Now I go to scrap again to like adjusting the detail, the anatomy of the shark. Alright. Now I go to cycle to like see if the shark is okay in cycle also. As you can see, it's perfect. So the next part is I'm gonna rigging the shark and let it swim by using Armature animation. But I prefer the curve modifiers animating, which I think there is already a tutorial on YouTube on how to use curve to animate the fish or the shark like this. Because it will be more like smoother, but yeah, I want to use the bone to teach you how to rig too. You're just adjusting the bone part on the part that you think you should have the bone, the joint part of the models, and like extrude it by using E to put them around. Now I create a side part of the fin, subdivide it, so it will be more smoother when I play this in animation. By the way, you don't need this much bone. You just need like only main part of the model. You don't need the grill bone or the belly bone like me. But I just added for effort. I want it to be like tickle things on the video add on like bone dynamic thing, but yeah, it's not necessary. So okay, this is the meta for my animation for fits thing like that. First I rotating every bone in the same side and into the opposite direction. both of first frame is the same frame, so it's kind of look, oh, not the head part. Okay, now it looks perfectly because the first frame and the last frame is the same frame, and then in the middle is like the opposite direction. Now create the in between frames to make this look like more smoother, like this. Our shark can swim. If you're okay with it, you can just go to skip, subscribe, and let's do your shark. But I want to add more detail to that, so I just keep like rotating more bones, something like that. Adding, animating the part of the mouth so it's like nom 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 every time it swim. Now I rotate its head a little bit so it's like like this. But too much is like too funny, so just doing a little bit. Now I go to graph editor, type in make cyclic, so now it will be loop in every frame, just looping the same animation all over and over again. Now I move the whole bone to the left and right to like add more movement to overall things. Damn, it looks funny. By the way, if you can animate better than me, please please do your own way. Not gonna lie, this animation is kind of like a little bit wonky. Animating part is like the pain in the ass for me because I'm not that good at animating. I add a little bit of rotation. Damn, this looks like they have a shark in the sea. Okay. Now I'm done. Now I try to use the Bone Dynamic Pro add-on to create like the Chico animation like this, but I think it's too much, so look at it grow too much. By the way, I really recommend this add-on because it's like help a lot with the dynamic animation. I remove the dynamic part of the grill, so because it's kind of extreme animation. Okay. Now we go on to add more randomness to our shark. So I think that that's kind of this video I want to like. If you watch to this part, thank you so much. And oh no, I just training animation a little bit. And yeah, if you watch to this part, this is kind of like, this video is almost end. I want you to help me only one things. You don't need to take course, like the pricey cost for doing something like this, for the whole process like this, but I want you to do a favor for me by subscribe, like, and if you can share my video to your friend, that must be really precious for me. So thank you for watching, everyone, and if you found this helpful video, do like and subscribe for me so you can support me to do this more frequency. Maybe I can do the daily video for you, because I do like render every day, you know, so I can take like the footage when I'm doing my things and release on this channel, so you can learn something from me. So yeah, and you can support me by buying my products on Blender Market or CG Theater also. Thank you everyone, and have a good day.